godly way, but it is what it is. And it's not, it's just not okay. So as I learn to pour into my own cup and focus on those that are headed in the same direction that I'm headed in, and also parents, moms, dads, I pray for all of y'all as your kids are going back to school. You know, it stresses us all out because we worry. We have a lot to worry about in this day and age, in these days and times. Pray over them. Pray over them. I was out of town 7 days straight, and my baby, my youngest, Leia, who's about to turn 9 on the 3rd, she called me and she said she couldn't sleep, and she told me why. And you know, something was bothering, upsetting, hurting her. And a lot of times when you've been in situations where you're no longer, you know, with the parent, or people that were supposed to be there for them are no longer there and they've turned their backs, people are turning their backs on you and your children. So those things will cause your kids also a level of hurt. I love you, Dylan, my nephew. It will cause them to hurt. And I asked her, I said, well, what can mommy do? And she said, I don't know. And I said, well, I know. And I said, get out of the bed. And she hops out of the bed. And she immediately knew where I was going. And she got down on her knees. And she was on the side of her bed. And I was on the side of my bed in the hotel room. And I just prayed and spoke life over her, spoke peace over her, spoke understanding over her, because sometimes adults are far dumber than children. Children love from a pure place if it hasn't been tainted. So I started just really speaking what I wanted her to feel. I started speaking it over her, and I prayed with her for about 15 minutes, and that may sound long, but I felt like there was something that, because I couldn't physically put my hands on her and pull her to me and have that moment with her, I had to figure it out from where I was. And when we finished praying, she said, Mommy, I feel so much better. She said, I can go to sleep now. Rest in knowing that He's got it. Rest in knowing that God's got it. Rest in knowing that if you really take your burdens to Him and leave them there, that He's going to sort it out, and He's going to make your enemy your footstool. You don't have to do it. You know, that's hard for me, because how I came up, I won't revisit it, but that was hard for me, you know. But as I've become older, I watch when people have wronged me, the things that happen to them, when I don't try to touch it, there's a reason it says vengeance is the Lord's. You got to let Him do what He do. And you can't get in the way. And the fact that I wish nothing but goodness upon people, it allows the blessings to continuously flow over here. I love you, Avery. Miss Kelly, I miss you so much. You know, it allows the blessings to flow in abundance. And some days I might wake up with tears in my eyes, and then Melinda will call me, and something major has happened for me. I promise you, it just happened this morning. And I couldn't believe it, because it's like, that's not even what I was focused on, but God was still working it out for my good. Gotta trust Him. And it's not always easy, but you have to trust Him. He is timely, He is all-knowing, and He is one that will prevail and push. He'll push you right into the space you need to be in. And I've had a hard time, especially since my uncle's murder, with vengeance and staying out of my own way. Most people that you come in contact with, they're their own worst enemy. They're always in their own way. And so for me, I am really learning to keep my energy protected and to keep my life protected. And in order to protect my blessings, I have to continue to do good even when others do wrong. That ain't easy, but I do know that it works, and I continuously receive blessings that say it's working. And yes, blessings in the form of work, but more so blessings in the form of all the things that are happening around me. Nothing happens for nothing, and nothing happens by chance. And your reactions to what happens in your life determine the real outcome. So just hang in there. I don't know who it was for. I don't know who I'm talking to in particular, but just hang in there. And I promise you it's going to be all right. When I don't feel like it's okay, I'm blessed and fortunate enough to have the type of mother that says it's going to be all right. When I'm hurting and people that I gave my all to are treating me like it is still going to be all right. And Tracy Mathis Bell, you have tears in my eyes because I needed this. I'm so glad you're here then, because it's going to be all right. And I promise you that it gets greater later. It is not easy. Like, 3 years now? I've been by myself, and people ask me things like, well, you don't miss this, you don't miss that. No, I missed me. I needed to get back to me, and things have come into play that kind of will derail it here and there, and then something happens that puts it back in check because I really did. I gave it to God. You're welcome. Come on in. You good. Thank you. I'm negative, by the way. Huh? We COVID test too. Put your mask on, as a matter of fact. Yes. He just love breaking the rules. You ever got that one? He just gonna break all the rules. Nobody gonna fly in here, put you in a chokehold and retest you again. Okay. Give him another mask. Okay. Two, please. I can do that. Where were you traveling to? Remind me. Yes, ma'am. Bahamas. They just told me. Okay. I'm gonna bring the mask. I'm still working on it. It may not be tonight. It might be tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. That's fine. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, y'all. We still try to be careful, except hard-head Jacob right here. That's my baby. You can tell when somebody the youngest, though. Just. Oh, wait a minute. Just gonna do what they want to do. You hear me? By the way, this is the second anniversary since Versus. I want to shout out Brandy real quick because we did. He says COVID's over. No, I didn't. I know he ain't say COVID is over. You said that? I ain't say that. You said that? No, I didn't. Don't make me get off of here now. You said that. You know damn well it ain't over. As a matter of fact, COVID ain't over. It's more shit out here now. Like I tell my children, you shouldn't be hunching, hugging, touching, doing nothing. Don't come no closer to nobody than them velvet irons will bring you. It's monkeypox. It's chicken pox. It's viruses everywhere. Listen. I'm almost scared to get my hair and makeup done. You know COVID ain't damn over, and we just had 2 people test positive, yesterday? Every time we link up, it go up. So, just sending some love to her. You say, why am I single now? By choice? Ain't nobody left me. Because I do right by people. Not because I ain't the prettiest, I ain't the finest, but I'm going to do right. I'm going to do right. Listen, I go out here and eat grass off one of these trees, drink water from my pool before I do somebody wrong. I just can't. I just can't. You got a song that went viral with him on it? I didn't hear it. Can you send it to me? What am I getting dolled up for? I'm actually here. We're shooting Infamy. It's the second season. Second season of my true crime stories. You say, ma'am, my eyebrows, what? My eyebrows are always so gorgeous. Thank you. Damone is no joke. When he does my eyebrows, they stay great forever. But let me tell you who get them things right no matter the situation. Eva Kim. She don't play about them brows, baby. She be on them brows all day. You hear me? But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, don't keep pouring from an empty cup and trying to fix broken people in broken spaces and places. Keep working on yourself. It's okay to walk away. It's okay not to be in comfortable spaces anymore. Just because you knew them for a long time, or it's not what you thought it was anymore. It's okay. We all are works in progress, but you got to make sure people are progressing. There are some people that are stagnant and stuck. You say, yes, Mo, get the bag. Yeah, auntie got to get it, baby. I got churn.